All right, so let's talk about income. Let's talk about predictability, because everyone wants income that's predictable. Because if it's predictable, then we can plan, we can do things, we can go, all right, I'm gonna go on holiday in a couple of months because I know I've got money for it, or I can buy this new car in a couple of months because I know I've got money for it, right? Predictable income leads to being able to plan and just having that assurance that things are covered. Maybe it's just as simple as your bills, knowing that they're covered. And so if you're looking for predictable income and you're looking to do that online, then this is for you. So when it comes to creating predictable income online, it's kind of like fitness, kind of like maintaining weight. So right now I'm 68.5 kilograms. I'm trying to stay within 68 to 69 kilograms. And the reason for that is I like this weight, okay? I feel lean, I like the look of my physique. Maybe you'll argue that it's not a great physique, but hey, I like it. I also like the energy level at this kind of weight. It's perfect for me. So I want to stick within 68 to 69. Now, in order for me to stay within 68 to 69 kilograms, I've got to stick within a certain calorie range, and I've got to train at a certain frequency and intensity, and I've probably got to get my steps in to a certain level and maintain the same level of activity that got me to this point. If I start going crazy and eating Five Guys and Nando's and pizza, which I love by the way, but going overboard, and I don't consistently stick to my calories, and then I start slacking on the gym, skipping jiu-jitsu, then I'm not gonna stay in the 68 to 69 range. This is just not gonna be possible because I'm not doing the same things that got me here. Now, when it comes to actually creating consistent income and predictable income, you have to figure out, number one, what income you want, just like I figured out what weight I wanna be. And then once you've figured out what weight you want to be or what income you want to be at, you then have to figure out what's it going to take to get there. For example, say you want to make £1,000 or dollars if you're in the US, Canada. Now, in order to make £1,000 in a single month, and you're selling a program worth £1,000, you're going to have to sell one of them. Now, to sell one of them, you're probably going to need about 3 calls, maybe 4 calls if you're selling at about 25% conversion rate. Okay, so you're gonna need about 3 to 4 calls. Let's say it's 3. Now, to get 3 calls, you're likely gonna have to have 10 to 20 conversations to get a single call. Okay, so that means 30 to 60 to get your 3 calls to get you one client at £1,000. So those are basically the metrics that you've got to hit in order to be able to create that predictable income. Now, if you want £1,000 and you hit those metrics and you prove what the things are that you need to do in order to get to that level, but the next week or the next month you don't adhere to that same level of activity that got you there, then you can't expect to have predictability because you're not doing the same things that got you to the goal in the first place. Okay, so it's very simple. If you want a predictable income, then you've got to be consistent with the things that got you to the income that you wanted in the first place. The first step is figuring out what it takes to get there. Then the second step is making sure that you keep doing the things you need to do in order to hit it again for the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and then you have predictability in your business. Now, I've simplified it for the purposes of this video. There's a few more variables, but I hope you get the point in simply just being consistent with the things that got you to the income level you wanted, and then just retaining them and maintaining them.